Welcome to Mrs. Bradley's Fine Art Survey class. And you're watching WZHS.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great Friday morning. Just out of curiosity, how many of y'all have seen the movie The Devil Wears Prada? For those of you who have not seen this movie, it's all about the competitive, fast-paced life of designer fashion in New York. The main character, Miranda Priestley, is a ruthless, overbearing witch. Andrea Sachs is her sweet, hard-working assistant. Well, Logan Wheeler has found our own Andrea Sachs right here at Zachary.
What are your ambitions and dreams? Do you want to be a professional basketball player? The first woman president? Or maybe you want to be a school teacher? For Miss Bradley, a life in New York and a career in fashion design were her ambitions. We decided to interview Miss Bradley and find out why she would leave such an exciting career in New York and how she became a teacher in the small town of Zachary.
What got you interested in fashion design?
I'd always been interested in fashion since I was a little girl.
And I've always wanted to move to New York. That was kind of my ultimate goal. What was life like here in New York?
It was fun. I was young. I was in my early 20s, but it's also very difficult because it's so expensive to live there. You pay about, I think it's 312% more in housing costs than you would living here in Louisiana. It was also hard living up there because I lived in a tiny little 3-bedroom apartment in a really nice neighborhood, but I had to share it with 2 other roommates. We had 1 bathroom, and our rent was about $2,800 a month just for that little apartment. So you're working up there and you make more money, but you don't have anything to show for it. Because
What did you do in New York?
I worked for 4 or 5 designers that were under a company called IFA, and I did the public relations for these designers. It was Jean-Paul Gaultier, Alberto Ferretti, Narcisa Rodriguez, and Moschino, and all their clothing was manufactured in Europe, and we did all the sales and public relations in New York. And basically we had a big room full of all the collections from each season, and people would come in like celebrities and stylists and fashion editors, and they'd pick out clothes for magazine shoots, videos, TV, events, things like that. And our goal was to get them to wear it so that we would get free publicity.
What made you move back home and leave your life in New York?
After a while working in the fashion industry, I kind of had enough of the industry itself, and I also had a very serious boyfriend back here, my husband now, who lived here, and we ultimately wanted to get married and have kids and all that. We didn't want to settle in New York. One of my bosses, who I still stay in touch with today, said to me one day, she said, you know, if you're thinking about getting out of it, you should probably get out of it now while you're still a nice person. And when she said that, I knew that that was probably the right decision to make. Kind of did my pros and cons and weighed the options and moved back here.
How did you start teaching?
I fell into teaching. I moved back and continued work in public relations, and then my sister-in-law, Miss Donna Klein, told me about an opening at Zachary High School in art, and I've always loved art, so I decided to try that out and absolutely loved it.
Tell me about the magazine you write for.
I write for City Social magazine, and every month I do a fashion article about, it's kind of just things that people don't understand about fashion, like haute couture or outdated fashion rules, things like that. So I just do a little thing every month about that, and some illustrations to go along with it.
Did you ever regret leaving New York, or wish to go back?
No, I've never regretted it because I have got a great husband, and I have a sweet little girl, and a baby on the way, and I absolutely love my job now. Just because I went up there and had, I wouldn't say negative experience, but I got to see the inside of the high-end fashion industry. If you've ever seen The Devil Wears Prada or read the book, it's a lot like that, and people are pretty nasty, or can be pretty nasty. But I'm glad that I did it. I would encourage anyone who has a dream of any kind or wants to go out and see the world to do it. You really can never say never, because if you would have told me when I was in high school that I'd be living in a small town and teaching high school and married with a child and a child on the way, I would have told you right out of your mind. So you never know what makes you happy. You just have to follow your dreams. And it sounds cheesy, but you really do have to follow your heart and go with what you feel at the time. And your life will take you where it takes you. That's kind of what makes it fun.
We may not all want to work in New York, but there are a few things we would like to have here at Zachary High School. Here is one group of people who got their wish.
One privilege we'd all like to have is to eat off campus for lunch. Well, 37 students got to do just that. Recently, Mr. Lemoyne took all the students who had made straight A's last semester to Sammy's for a special lunch. Sammy's up in their back room, and students who had to work very hard last semester were able to enjoy the relaxing atmosphere while eating a delicious lunch. Mr. Lemoyne plans to keep this tradition and hopes to have more students next time.
Once again, congratulations to all of you who made straight A's last semester. Well, Valentine's Day is next Wednesday. Here's a glance at what Cupid has been doing here at Zachary.
Give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I could taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over, I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, all the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am.
say it's been a good 2 years and 4 months.
I think so. Happy Valentine's Day.
Don't forget to buy your sweetie a great Valentine's gift made especially by the Beta Club. They will be on sale through Tuesday. Have a great rest of the day, Zachary.